might cut off the beginning of the show, maybe not, but let's get this show on the road. So hello, everyone, once again, and welcome to this, the 65th edition of Shop with Diane that is being recorded live on September 9th from my store, Take a Hike and Take Two Boutique, which is currently located on North McKellar Street in a beautifully renovated century-old building that I'm proud to say that I own. And not only is it the 65th edition of this show that is produced practically weekly. I did take a 2-week break, but this is also launching our 25th anniversary of Take a Hike. It's hard to believe that in September 1996, what was I thinking? I started a store, outdoor lifestyle store that focused primarily on the needs of women and their families who enjoyed the outdoor and casual lifestyle. At that time, we used to sell footwear and outdoor gear and clothing for men and women and footwear and toys and camping cottage gifts. We were like a little mini department store, a little boutique for those who enjoyed the outdoors. And my business has evolved over the years as the market has changed and as your consumers' needs and shopping behaviors change. So I was there on Victoria and Brodie for 14 years, moved then across from the Hoyto restaurant on Bay Street, fixed up a space there beautifully, and then just a few years ago relocated to a century-old property here on North McKellar Street. That's where the show Shop with Diane comes from. Something I started in April of 2020, May of 2020, after a disastrous April as our business was shut down because of the pandemic. But, with those years of experience and the ups and downs, teaches us to be resilient, doesn't it? So I'm resilient and I'm here with the show. I said my story has evolved over the years. It rebranded to Take Two Boutique about 4 years ago to welcome not just those gals who enjoyed and their families who enjoyed the outdoors, but telling all women that we have the most beautiful, comfortable, casual clothes anywhere. And they might be reluctant to come to a store like Take a Hike or may not have thought of us. So Take a Hike was Take One, and Take Two Boutique is the next edition of that store. So what do I have primarily if you come into the store? And yes, we have been open now since early July on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, finally, after being shut down for many, many, many months. My store hours are limited, 11:30 till 5, Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I'd love you to come in, check out the beautiful clothing we have. Remember what it used to be like, where you come into a store and you get to feel items and try them on and socialize. We may have taken those experiences for granted far too long, but at least for the time being, you can come in and see me then. Listen, I'm not going to take too much longer to talk about the store and the history of the store. If you're interested in learning more about our history, I on Facebook am posting, I started a couple days ago, 25 every day for 25 days. I'm going to post a memory that will try to give you a sense of how the business started, some of the highlights of it. It has been an incredible journey, and I appreciate all of you for being part of it. So the format of the show, if you're new, welcome. If you've been through this through the rodeo before, bear with me. But what the format is, I am going to introduce you to a number of products that I have available for purchase here at the store. I'm going to do my best to give you a description of them. If you own those products and love them, it's a great time for you to have some participation and let my viewers know just how great they really are. So I'm going to explain the items to you, give you the price. If you're interested in making a purchase, especially if there is a limited quantity, you're going to want to, if you're watching the live show, in the comments section, claim them. Say, hey, Diane, I want the red scarf. And what I'm going to do after the show is I am going to go to those comments and award those items to the people that spoke up first requesting them. But you could also private message me, or you can text me, or phone me. Ultimately, we are all going to need to talk on the phone because what we're going to need to organize at that time is I'm going to need to confirm for you that the item is available. I'd love you to call me either after the show this evening, or if not, then tomorrow, Friday, if we can get some of this wrapped out. I want to confirm the fact that the item is available. We're going to figure out what sort of payment you're going to make, if it's a prepayment so you can do a curbside pickup, or whether you're going to come into the store. We want to sort out the times and get that done. If you're watching from out of town, yes, I can mail you out those items as well. So everybody from out of town, let's get your orders in there as well. So, and just the method of payment, we'll take Visa, MasterCard, e-transfers, debit, and cash if you are physically coming into the store or during curbside. Okay, so let's get moving on with the show. So, product number one. Well, first of all, just I've got my Take a Hike t-shirt on. One of the best things about, I thought, after having a career where I required wearing business attire, which in the case of those days was a suit, a skirt, jacket, dress shoes, pantyhose. One of the best things of starting this store was the ability back then to start wearing t-shirts in the summer, shorts and sandals. That was one of the perks that I enjoyed with store ownership. So the first item we have, and I'm just going to make a little change here, folks. So there's a lot. This is a one-woman show, so there's a lot happening right here in the store all by myself. I can create a lot of trouble on my own. So first item is here. Oops. And it's a little hard for me to show it to you, but people have said, hey, Diane, I'd like you to show some clothing on your shows. And I know it's a little hard to do, but our top selling brand in the store is Habitat. And I have an entire wall of Habitat here with a lot of new stock, fall stock in. We have our entire fall collection out on the floor, and it's absolutely beautiful. And I've done a really good job, I think, with a little help to get it all sorted out. So this is a Habitat. And what is it? It is a tunic. Now it's a little hard for me to show it to you, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to show you something just in a minute. So it is, why I want to show you this one is I own one. It's so amazing. This is like a sweatshirt material, but the most luxurious sort of mid-weight sweatshirt fabric that I have ever felt. And it is 62% cotton and 36% polyester, 2% spandex. So there's some stretch to it. That cotton polyester combination is going to make this wash up just beautifully and be a little more technically working for you, because that polyester is going to wick moisture away. It's going to also help the garment dry quickly. Easy to wash. It's just wash in cold water and tumble dry at low. And what does it look like? Well, you can see the outside. I love it's got a little trim that goes through the front. The sleeves you can roll up, and you can see the fabric. It's got really nice texture to it. And there's some slits on the side. On the back, it has that, oh my goodness, there's a little fruit fly come to visit. Okay, if you see a fly across, oh my gosh, you can't see it right now, but I can see it. It's right over there. Okay, so, and it's got pockets. So here's what it's got, comfy pockets. I'm going to take to show you something here. Hopefully it will work to show you a little better what this looks like. I'm using some new technology here. So just before the show, I went out. Maybe I didn't have the right bottoms to show you, but that'll give you an idea of the length of the garment. It's got a couple of pockets. I have one in stock in size small, medium, and large. I happen to be wearing in that photograph the size medium. And I normally wear a women's size 14. And so you can see Habitat fits larger. So if you are interested in any of those, I would say if you wear perhaps a size 10, 12, or 8, 10, you might take the small. If you wear a size 14, like me, you'd want the size medium. And if maybe you're 16, 18, you might like the size large. What's the price of that? It's $149.95. So I'm just going to take that picture away. The rest of the show is going to go a little more quickly because you can see clothing does take a little added time to show. So I've just put it on. It's so comfy, and it's going to help set off some of the other items that I have here on tonight's Shop with Diane show. I see more people have joined us. Welcome, folks. This is the 65th edition of Shop with Diane that has come to people everywhere. Almost weekly, but I took a 2-week little break to get the store turned around away from summer and into fall, which I'm ready for now. So let's see. And remember, if you're watching the live show, lots of chatter. Remember, these are your friends. This is the group that really makes the show. And you, as a group, have really demonstrated to the world how lovely people can be to one another on Facebook. Some people think Facebook is a very hostile environment, and yes, it can be. But on this show, it's just fun and it's positive. So do a lot of chatter, say hi to your friends, and invite them along. Okay, so that was product number 1 from Habitat. It is this trimmed pocket tunic, and come into the store Tuesdays, Wednesdays from 11:30 till 5 to check it out. And I failed to mention, it is our 25th anniversary. Last week, or earlier this week, I kicked off those 2 days of in-store shopping with 25% off casual wear, all casual wear in the store. And it was so successful. I'm going to extend that for next week as well. So yes, this will be 25% off. So you're going to want to check this out. And I just have one left in size small, medium, large, which are fitting large. So I hope to see you then. Okay, product number 2. These you'll see when you come into the store as well. So what are these? Oh my goodness. I have what is a very plush scarf that I think could also be worn as a bit of a hood. So it's out of this sort of, there was a sales rep that I had for one of the brands, and she would refer to this synthetic material that was so plush like this, schmink. I love the word. So let's say it's made out of schmink. And it is a little infinity cowl neck scarf. I'm just going to put it on to show you. So you can just put this on in the winter months over your coat or into your coat, and it's going to just be cozy, warm. I have to admit, a similar one that I do own from years back, when I've been cold in the house, maybe not feeling so well, I know that if I just put on a warm collar scarf like this, I just warm right up. But look at this. This is, I think, one of the greatest things about this. Let me just get, oh, well, let me take my glasses off. Okay. So if you are caught off guard and it's chilly out there, why don't you just flip off this cowl neck infinity scarf and use it as a hood? I think these are fantastic. You're going to love the price. The price is just $22.95. So if you are interested in this product number 2, I do have it in schmink gray, this dark brown. Now that really does look like schmink, doesn't it? The soft cream color. And finally, this sort of cranberry red burgundy. And that's how I would describe the color of the Habitat tunic that I'm wearing as well, is sort of a cranberry color. So if you're interested in these, easy Christmas gifts to give. And please, no word of a lie that the supply chain to get products is really a mess. And so it would be wise to get onto that Christmas shopping, or if you need anything, if you see it, get it now. And how do you do that? In the comments section, let me know that you would like some items, and I will check those requests first. And or you can private message me, text me, or phone me. But we're going to have to talk afterwards, aren't we? And hopefully we get that conversation happening before the weekend, just to confirm availability and how it is you're going to make payment or do pickup, whether it's curbside or you're going to come into the store to get that. So that was product number 2, the Plush Infinity Scarves at just $22.95. Third item, we have it here. And you can see these bags. They're 2 different colors, reverse colors. This is from a brand called SB, and SB makes beautiful handbags that are vegan. And what do I mean by vegan? Well, they certainly do a great job of making this look like a leather bag, but it's made out of polyurethane instead. And so this one is really versatile in that if you wear it one way, you've got sort of a brown burgundy side, or if you wear it the other way, a darker sort of taupe color. When I open the bag inside, there is one large compartment, but in the compartment is a separate bag. And the separate bag inside, you can see on one side is just a little pocket with a sleeve. On the other side, however, is a pocket. Can we see that? With the zipper. So things will stay safe inside. So a zippered pocket. And so it comes with this as well. Inside is a strap. So you can easily attach the strap to the bag. So you really get 2 purses in one. This can be clipped on, and you have a smaller little purse for on the go, or it could be just stored inside, giving this big bag some compartments. So it's really, really versatile. Two bags for the price of one. What is the price? It is $82. It also comes with the an accessory piece. Let's go to zippered top here, which is a little fringe, which adds some nice little style. But if you're afraid to carry something with a little fringe, it can come off as well. So a great bag, $82.95. I just have one remaining in the sort of burgundy taupe color. And I think I have 3 in the sort of grayish color and black combo. So just a great bag, $82. And my purse wall is really cleaned up. You're not going to see any big clear out prices for a while. And so if you are in the market for a bag, let me know, and I'll set one of those aside for you. And thank you, Josephine, for your order for that schmink cowl. So that was product number 3 for the SB bag. The next thing is similar color theme that I'm using for this evening. And this is, people love scarves. And I love scarves that are not too voluminous because I don't have the longest neck. And sometimes the heavier scarves are just too much for me, but this is just very lightweight. It's 100% polyester, which means it's going to be comfortable to wear. It's going to around your neck. Unlike cotton, which cotton absorbs moisture, it holds it next to your skin and it cools you. polyester is going to help remove the moisture, keeping you drier and keeping you warmer in the winter months. But this is also lightweight enough to wear in the summer. This is sort of a crinkle style. It's got a great plaid. The colors in it are gray and sort of that cranberry red color, purple, black, and just something very easy to wear. Price on this is $16.95, and I think I'll have about 5 of those. So if you just want to just dress up your look a little bit, I know many of you say, oh my God, I have a ton of scarves, and I know you do, and you probably don't wear most of them. So it's the easiest way to freshen up your outfit is maybe just pass some of those along and just get yourself a scarf or two. So if this one interests you, and let me know, $16.95 for product number 4. Product number 5. Now this is a small item coming up, but I want to show it to you because a friend of mine had purchased this, Alina, and I'm going to tell the story, Alina, if you're watching. And that was she had a torn nail, and it was catching on to things. So I said, here, use one of my glass, not one of these, but use one of my glass nail files. Now, where did I put my glass nail file? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I'm going to have to buy myself another one. So this is a glass nail file. And if you've never used these, Alina sent me an email saying, oh my God, never before has she ever had a nail file like this that is so precise. It works like nothing else. This is like a really great knife for if you're doing work in the kitchen versus something dull and rugged. Oh, there it is. Alina's just joined us. She bought 3. So as she said, you can go to the dollar store and buy emery boards, but you're never going to get something this great. And hopefully your daughters are not watching, Alina. You did buy 3, but they're just $6.95, and a great little stocking stuffer or just for yourself. And as Alina said, oh, here, I'm going to put that comment up. Thank you, Alina. And she's never used anything better. So $6.95. They come with little comments on it. It says, beautiful or determined to rise is another. Hot mess. And we have unstoppable. So we have these in this various sayings in limited quantities. I'd encourage you to, when you're in the store, pick one up, get those stocking stuffers going, or as you take Alina's experience too, and just get yourself one. A little indulgence, and you will not regret that. I know that. So that is item number 5. The glass nail file is just $6.95. Next item is item number 6. Okay, I keep showing them, but I have to because they keep going out the door. And if people do not know about them, or you may have lost one of these. What are these? Our top selling gloves of all time, 25 years. And I see more people joining us. So welcome to the show tonight with the Shop with Diane show, which is the 65th edition, but the kickoff to our store's 25th anniversary. So these are Brit Knits gloves, 3-button gloves. They're made out of acrylic. They are just so incredibly soft inside. And oh my God, I see some other, Lori has joined us. Lori, Alina, and I were 3 of the 4 roommates that went to the University of Waterloo together years back. So great to have you join us. So inside, very, very soft. These wash beautifully. Price on these are just $15.95. Make great gifts. And I have them in colors black. Again, sort of that cranberry color. We have gray and navy and they call this blush, which is sort of a pink color as well. So lots to choose from. The days are getting cooler, the nights are getting cooler, and before long, if you haven't already, you will be looking for a pair of gloves, and if you've got a pair of these, you'll be happy you do. And thank you, Terry, for your comment. I'm going to post that too, since as Terry says, the best gloves ever. She has 4 pairs and has given them as gifts as well. So thank you, Terry. And I know many of the others who are watching this evening can share testimonies as well in terms of how great those really are. Oh, what just happened there? Okay. So that is product number 6. I hope you're getting your Christmas list put together. And because it is going to be a little difficult for me as a store owner to pull in products closer to Christmas, the supply chain is broken, you're going to have a more difficult time of getting it done. So if you see it tonight, let's do some shopping. That's what Shop with Diane is about. It's about bringing community together, learn about some unique products, and shop. Okay, let's see. It's entertaining and fun as well. I did miss all of you for when I did take that 2-week break to get the store set up. Okay, next item we have is another style of gloves that you're going to love as well. I have them in 3 color options as well. In black, does that show very well? Black, gray, and again, that cranberry color. Now, what makes these gloves so unique is, oops, I'm going to have to take that apart. Okay, so this is a 2-layer glove. Okay, I should mention the previous style that I showed you. One size is going to fit 99.9% of the various sizes of hands. This one is going to fit not everyone. If you've got an extremely large hand, I would say it'd be too small on you. So if for most women, small, medium, a little bit larger, you'll do fine with this. But this glove here is inside. Can you see that? It's schminky. That is going to trap the heat that your hand produces, and it's wick moisture away. It's going to be very soft. It's a combination of acrylic and cotton. Acrylic to help wick the moisture away. I don't know if you can see it there, but on the finger, the pointer finger, and on the thumb, it has, typically it's a metallic material inside that'll allow you to wear your gloves but still use your smartphone. And so that's an added feature to these. It comes with a little cover though, and which is not just attractive, but it also warms your hand with that little acrylic knit cover. And since my store was a store that has its origins in the technical outdoor world, over the years I've learned a lot from our suppliers of everything for footwear and gear and clothing and so on, to learn that the science behind keeping your hands warm is, as well as if we can keep the top of your hand warm, and that's where the blood vessels are very close to the surface of the skin, that is going to warm you. So sometimes you'll see a glove that actually has room for a heat pack, and it's usually on the top of your hands. You might think you want to warm the palm of your hand, but actually it does a better job scientifically on the top of your hand. So a little bit of useless trivia for you as well. So these gloves, the price on these gloves are $16.95 a pair. If you are interested, let me know which color you would like, and I will set a pair aside for you, and we can talk on the phone and figure out your method of payment and pick up. Or if you're watching from out of town, and I know some of you are, I'd be happy to ship them to you. Okay, and that is item number 7. Item number 8 is just behind me. Let me pick it up. It's a piece of wall art. So I know if you were going into a showroom where there's home decorating, they would be showing you pieces like this. But this is really well constructed. It's metal, trees, really great to set off just being simple and clean in terms of decor, but with a bit of a nature theme. And it has so trees with a fence through here. It's metal, but then that woven through here are some vines just to give it a more natural look to this. On the back, there are 2 metal loops that you can just simply put 2 little nails into the wall, and it is going to, 2, 4. Okay, there are 4 attachment points, so that's going to be very secure up on a wall. Price of this is $149.95. So I did have others. I am just down to this last remaining. So if that is something that interests you, please let me know. That is product number 8. Product number 9. Okay. I keep telling you the supply chain is broken. It's really hard to get products. So the product that I ordered in April arrived last week. Oh my God. Yes, they were sold out, and so they had to give another shipment. You would have loved them through the summer, but you will love them now too. What they are, I have 3 colors of these. These are pots, 6.5 inches in diameter and 6.5 inches tall. So these are concrete, made of concrete, little rubber pads on the feet, really sturdy. And thank you, Karen. She's going to buy the trees. So if you're watching the show, and I'm going to say that last item has just been spoken for. Thank you, Karen. So I have these 3 pots. The price of these, 3. I'm going to show you 3. Price of this is $29.95. So if it was at the beginning of the summer season, the price likely would have been more, but pots are year-round things. And so we have it in this, I'm going to say a taupe color, but it is finished off on the raised parts with a bit of a gold sort of glaze to it. So we have this one. We also have it in sort of a cement gray, but almost like a whitewash finish to it. I'm looking at this on the screen, and I don't think the screen is doing it justice because they're just really beautiful. And then we have this one, which in some ways, when I look at this one, it almost reminds me, if you're from Thunder Bay and you know some history of beautiful artistic craftsmanship, kind of gives me this feeling of Strawberry Hill pottery a little bit. This one does anyway. So price on these are $29.95. Let me know which color you would like. You can purchase a couple of the same or mix and match. Great gifts. They were top selling item for spring, summer. Trying to get a reorder, just got them in last week. So let me know if you would like those. I'm just going to set these aside. Okay. And that is product number 9. Product number 10. How are we doing? Okay. So on earlier shows, I had a special on for, and I'm still having it in the store if you come in, for pampered pet products. We have shampoos and conditioners and detangler and replenishing sprays, and I'll talk about them in just a moment. But we also have gift packs. So pampered pets are all plant-based pet care products. And there's, I was saying, a range of products that include shampoos and conditioners. And in this case, we have Replenishing Shine Spray, all plant-based. The company out of California, the owner became a new dad of twins, and of course started to look for care products for his little ones that were natural and had difficulty finding them. So he made up a line of baby products, and his dad being a veterinarian, brought to his attention that pets require the same gentle care. And so he expanded the line Pampered Pets with the same soft, easy um, products. So what we have is some gift sets. The individual ones have been selling very well, but I want to get these gift packs moving on. So in this one, we have one that's unscented. We have an unscented shampoo, conditioner, and replenishing spray. I just have one remaining in stock of this one. It was $34.95. It's going to be $28 only. If you'd like this one, please let me know. Okay. I also have in a Lavender Oatmeal, in terms of the fragrance, really soft and beautiful. We have, again, the shampoo, conditioner, and replenishing spray. I think I have a few of these remaining in stock, and they too were $34.95, clearing them out for $28. Let me know if you would like those. And finally, rather than 3 items, we have 4 items. In this case, we have Paw Bomb. So with wintertime coming up, you're going to want to protect your pet's paws from salt and so on. Plus, I know pet owners have rubbed Paw Bomb between the toes of a dog, and that helps prevent snowballs from forming. But what we have here is Detangling Spray. We also have a natural flea and tick spray and an odor eliminator. So the odor eliminator to spray onto dog beds, furniture, back seats of cars, and so on. The flea and tick spray, you would put it on a bandana, spray it on that, and then put it around the dog's neck. The price of this was $46.95, but I'm going to clear it out at $35. And I have a few of these too. So let me know if you're a dog owner or know someone who is a dog owner and would like one of these gift packs of all natural ingredients. Please let me know. How is everybody doing? We got a quiet little group there. Guess you're letting me doing all the talking. I'm just trying to ease back into this. I haven't I've done a lot of quiet time while I was closed, and that was a good thing. So let's see. The next item I have, it's sort of more, we at one time used to sell all sorts of hiking boots and footwear and so on, but the market changed and people stopped coming into stores physically. And I had a summer student, and I was telling him about the days of when we used to fit people for shoes and how to test the proper fit and how to do lacing techniques if you were having a heel slip. And he was just amazed about the expertise, the knowledge that is, and wisdom that has been lost by people doing their own in-store and doing their own online shopping and big store shopping. So he encouraged me at some time, I got to do a video to show people all this because this wisdom is going to be lost. However, I wanted to bring to your attention, I do have in some limited quantities the top selling of all time Merrell shoe. If you look at a lot of men's feet out there, you're probably going to see this shoe. If you look at some ads for outdoor companies, maybe they're selling pants or hats, look on the feet of the male models. Many of them were wearing this shoe. Why? Because this is so incredibly supportive and comfortable. It's called the Moab Vent. Support comes from the stiffness of the shoe. It's really hard to twist. If I try to rotate it, that means on uneven ground, your foot isn't twisting. It flexes where your foot naturally would bend. What you can't see between the outsole and the insole is a inside an air cushion heel. As your heel strikes the ground, it absorbs the shock, so your knees, your hips, and your back do not need to take that shock. To keep your shoes fresh, or if you wear orthotics, you'll be happy to know that the insole is removable, and that's a great thing as well. Has a Vibram sole. Vibram in the outdoor industry is considered the top of the line brand that makes a variety of soles. So it's each shoe with a Vibram sole will have a different composition, a different pattern. But this is great as an everyday shoe, a trail shoe, and people can only wear these. People that are on their feet wear these shoes all the time and find great relief. You do not replace shoes when the top is finally worn out. You replace shoes when the support starts to break down and they get softer. And you know when it is, because all of a sudden your feet start to hurt and your knees and your hips and your back, and you're thinking, what the heck is going on? Your shoes need to upgrade. So what I have, these are typically $140. The limited stock that I have, and I want the men in the store. So $100 on these. I have some in wide widths and some in regular widths, in size ranges in stock, size 9.5 to 11. So I know those to be the most popular as well. So yeah, Monica said lacing is important. Yeah, there's a little trick. If you come into the store and you have a problem with your heel slipping in your shoes, I can show you that technique. And you just look at the back door of the shoes in your house. And if anybody has worn out the back of inside, that's a fit problem and not a good thing. And if you're walking on trails, going hiking, that heel slippage is often which will lead to blistering. So let's take care of our feet. Product number 11 is the Merrell Moab Men's Vent shoes. We're $140 for $100. So bring those guys by. I'll be open Tuesdays and Wednesdays from 11:30 till 5 o'clock. Take a hike started 25 years ago, and what I wanted to do is make sure that people got out there, and I wasn't going to pick favorites of who was the customer I wanted to serve. I just believed that the outdoors was important to all of us, and whether you were going to climb Mount Everest and have your soul filled that way, or whether it was just sitting on the end of a dock in an Adirondack chair watching the sunset, those were all equally important experiences. Well, earlier this spring, the Thunder Bay Field Naturalists produced their second edition of their nature guide, and this is just a fantastic book that will give you the directions to 30 different nature areas in and around Thunder Bay. It's going to give you directions. It's going to speak about the flora, the fauna, the geology. It is just filled with valuable information that will make your experiences out there so much richer. And they introduced this in the spring. First printing was sold out very quickly. They're all now talking about their third printing because they're getting down again. But if you're thinking about this, actually, the fall time is the most popular time to get out there hiking. And so this book here, the price on this is $25. I still have limited number of stock remaining, so want to make the most of the fall season. And just remember too, many of these areas are accessible through the winter. Many of you have taken up snowshoeing and or just need to get out in the safety of away from people. Be prepared before getting out there, but this will be your guide to enjoy it. I see a question from Lori. Do I have size 6 sandals left? Yes, I do, Lori. I think I have red and black, possibly, maybe slate. But to answer your question, Merrell sandals were a big hit with us for a number of years, and I still have some pairs, but they're in the basement now because I have my fall winter stock out. And so just let me know what color you'd like, Lori. Okay, the next item we have is that was item number 12, the Thunder Bay Field Naturalist Nature Guide. Autumn makes me feel that I have to eat differently. Oh my God, that's a bad thing. I have to step away, Diane, from that table. But look at this Hoito pancake mix. I know on one of those chilly autumn mornings, there'd be nothing better than starting your day with Hoito pancakes. And as you may know, the Hoito restaurant, which is over a century old, during this pandemic did shut down, and the entire Finlandia Club is being renovated to upscale apartments. And but the basement where the restaurant was, the hopes are is that restaurant can start again, but there's a fundraising effort happening, and that is through the sale of pancake mix. So this mix we have, it's $9 a package. It will make 18 large size pancakes. It's been tested by many of you who've purchased this already. I said, oh my goodness, it's fantastic. Yes, it's got the approval of the Finlandia board and all those critics out there who said, well, you can't make it as good in a mix. Yes, you can. It's being produced by Big Lake Pasta here in Thunder Bay, and you simply add to this some water and some milk, one egg and a third of a cup of milk, and 1 cup of mix, and that'll mix up 6 pancakes. So there's 3 cups, so it'll make 18 pancakes. People are shipping this out of town as well. For those people that have moved away from Thunder Bay, but family, friends would like to give them a little taste of home, great thing to send to them. I know it's been popular that way. So it's just out at our checkout. You can pick it up while you're here, or if you'd like to order it through the show, please let me know. $9 a package for the authentic Hoito pancake mix. My store used to be located right across from the Hoito for 8 years when I was on Bay Street. So got to know a lot of things, including how to say thank you. You grow up in Thunder Bay, you don't even know how to say thank you in Finn, and Thunder Bay has the largest population of people of Finnish heritage outside of Finland, and so kiitos. So let me see. Next item we have is, I'm sort of thinking of sort of camping, our early days of Take a Hike, the terrible storms that are happening, power outages, oh my goodness. But look at this. If you watch the show all along, you'll be familiar with this. But in the summer, we got these great Cobb LED lanterns in colors black, or gunmetal. And I did a little research and thought, what the heck is Cobb lights? And it is a chip, a chip that has clusters of LED lights that hardly use up battery power and really don't generate heat. So they're longer lasting, but are also very bright. So that's a Cobb light. When I pull this up, you have a lantern. How cool is that? And then put it down. But I'm going to do it one more time, okay? And what do I have? You can't maybe really see it as well in the show, but there is this, what looks to be like a flame light too. So that creates a really unique piece of ambiance. These are really well priced. These are just $21.95 each, and they'd be great gifts for children. They're great gifts for a camper cottage or in the RV around on the patio. Some of our customers have already gifted them to young men in their 20s, and you think, well, what would they ever want? And maybe they're going to be a little bit critical. They were delighted. I've heard a couple of stories back where they're just delighted with this product. So what it uses, and it comes with, you just unscrew the bottom, and it uses 3 AA batteries to power this. So let's see. Danielle is asking me, can we come into the store? Danielle, thank you for joining us. I've been mentioning along, and yes, our store is now open with our fall collection. We're open Tuesdays and Wednesdays, 11:30 to 5. Red plaid shirts. The original company, which was Woolrich, sadly has gone under. A company from Italy had purchased the company, the names, and has turned it into a very high-end brand with their own store. And I might have just one red plaid shirt from earlier, but would be it. But I want you to come in anyways, Danielle, and see all the other great things. We are more than black and red plaid shirts. Okay, we've evolved, and you might find something you're going to love better. We have black and red plaid face masks, disposable ones, and slipper socks, and aprons, and other things. So I hope you will be satisfied with an alternative if the shirt doesn't work. Next item, what we have is from same company as the lanterns, and this is a great stocking stuffer. The days are getting, as you know, shorter, and it's getting darker in the evenings. The mornings are dark. It's really important, and kids are getting off to school and so on. People are going for walks, and it's a little darker. It's really important to be seen. So what do I have here? I have a Carabiner Light, and if I press on this, you can see it has 3 different settings to it. So it just clips on. There's a really good spring on this. It clips onto your backpack or onto your clothing, onto your purse, and so that you can be seen. The plastic material is ABS. ABS is extremely durable. They actually make computer keyboards using that ABS, or Lego uses it to make their blocks, the ones you step on, and yeah. So really great material. These are just $5.95. You can afford to get several of these. They make a great keychain as well. So if you need some light at night, again, those Cobb LED lights that are hardly use battery power but are very bright. I have them in the 3 colors, in black, in sort of a teal blue, aqua blue, and in red. Okay, let me know if you'd like those. And Heather makes a comment in regards to the lantern that her 24-year-old son loves it. So thank you for that, Heather. And finally, I'm going to show you the final product. And yeah, I'm going to take this off. We are coming to the end of the show. I don't have any music to do this undressing. But I do have t-shirts, still some t-shirts left. Take a Hike t-shirts. Now this one I love because it's actually a women's t-shirt. I cannot stand when companies just make the men's shirt. They never fit us in the hips, and they're just wrong. So what I will do is what I have in size is small, no mediums, small, large, and extra large. I think I have the large on. I think I do. um, is in the color brown. They're $24.95 for the women's Take a Hike t-shirts. And this logo is iconic now. I just love it. And what we also have, but we're not going to keep making these forever. So if you would like one, I've gone online too, and people see the Take a Hike images, and there's now other Take a Hike stores in the States, and we started way before them. They saw a good thing, and but we got the best logo. So what we have here in men's colors, in men's styles, so cut differently. In size medium, I have, um, let's see, in green, I have them in sizes medium and in extra large. I just have in the orange an extra large, and in color brown for the men, I have them in medium, large, and extra large at $24.95. So if you would like to join the classic Take a Hike group, please let me know. And these made great historically staff shirts, and I know many of you have owned them in the past. And really top quality cotton fabric that that already. When you purchase things from my store, I shop for you to find good value, good quality, and take that pain away from you of maybe being disappointed with the product otherwise. So we have those. And the last thing I want to speak about is that, yes, the biggest sale at this time, who has ever heard of 25% off all the casual wear as you kick off a season? Like, that's when you sell things at regular price, people. But I have it in celebration of our 25th anniversary, because I thought it 25% off, that'll get you into the store. I know you need a little extra nudge. It's been slow to get some of you coming into the store, but 25% off, and the store is beautiful. And it's so hard. People say that we've lost our women's quality clothing stores, but I'm still here with the store full of clothes. So come and see me. And I'd love to show you what we have. It to be quality. The planet requires, our environment requires, that we actually buy fewer things of better quality that are versatile. That. So, the original price that you purchase here, something here, may be initially a little more than the cheap throwaways, but over time, you're going to spend less money. You're going to love your garments. You're going to have the confidence that comes from owning and wearing beautiful clothing. Care is easy. You look and you feel your best. Do I need to say more? Okay, get in here. So help me celebrate our 25th anniversary. Thank you for joining us this evening. Join me next Thursday and the rest of the group, the lovely group that assembles live. If you're watching the repeat, you too can order products. You can do that by simply giving me a shout. Our number, once again, is 628-4334. That's 628-4334. Private message me or text me. Our curbside pickup times this week are going to be Friday 11 to 5, Saturday 11 to 2, and Monday 2:30 to 5. I got to fit in a dentist appointment in there. And just again, come see us shopping on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Going to try to keep that going through the fall. There might be the occasional half day on Saturday, if I can do that, if I can have the strength and energy and can turn the store around again. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. Let's get this group growing. Great to have the number that we did, since we've taken a couple of week break, but my goal in the coming year is really get those numbers up, and so that more people have the fun of shopping with Diane. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye. Yeah.